Hey Gemini, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be your reading for the first half of April. These are general readings. Please keep that in mind. Only take the messages that resonate for you. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, you can contact me below in the description box to set that up. And thank you in advance everybody for hitting the like, share, subscribe. I appreciate all the support, comments, etc. Thank you. Let's see what is going on with the sign of Gemini for the first half of April. Gemini. Let's see. I hope everyone's doing well. What are the messages for Gemini? Okay, Hermit in reverse with the Moon card. It feels like you're not ready to let go of something here or walk away, or, you're not ready to kind of be on your own kind of thing. There's something here that I feel you need the truth, or you're waiting to find out a little bit more about the deeper meaning to something. Maybe there's like the moon can represent secrets or the unknown. But sometimes it's like we don't leave a situation, maybe a person, because it's like I still need to find out what I need to find out. And it's something where you want to gain insight into, so you're not prepared or ready or willing to let go or walk away as of yet. There's some kind of unknown there, something that still keeps you emotionally connected. Yeah, justice. You want to understand the outcome, the truth. You want to understand what this was all about. You need a sense of closure or fairness or justice in this situation. You got three strong majors. So you've got Virgo, Pisces, and Libra. Four of Pentacles. Somebody might be holding back something from you. Again, that might be what you're trying to find out here, Gemini. Let's see. The Lovers. Yeah, so I think that somebody here isn't quite sharing or holding back. They're not totally engaging or connecting. They may have in the beginning. Maybe that's the thing. There was like this strong connection at first. There was a lot of love, but somebody seems to be holding something back. Somebody feels guarded right now. Why? They're choosing to, because the Lovers talks about choice. So for whatever reason that is, they're choosing, you or this person, could be a Gemini, choosing to hold back, something about this connection, how you're feeling. It's kind of like somebody who pulls back. So you get very close, you get very connected, and then it's like someone's pulling back, someone's holding back. Judgment. You have a lot of majors, guys, in your reading. So there's something quite bigger energy or significant energy. I think this person isn't ready to tell you a decision or tell you exactly how they feel, what they feel. There could be something a little bit, there could be some legal issues attached to this. So maybe, I don't know if that's complicating your connection or something around legal, but I feel like this person is holding back. It's kind of like preventing the connection or something from moving ahead, from getting closure, from moving forward. But I think it's about a decision, and you may be wanting this person, or you want a decision to be made, and you're not getting all of the answers or the information that you're looking for. Somebody's guarded, somebody's holding back. Tell me about the Lovers here. Tell me about the Lovers, because I feel like this was something that was quite strong. The Nine of Wands, okay. What else? You've definitely been going through quite a bit of struggle here. And that Nine of Wands is at the end of that, road of difficulty, needing that sense of closure. And I think that's why you're not fully letting go here. That Hermit in reverse, I feel like it's saying, I'm not giving up at this point. I'm going to take it right to the very end before I walk away, or before I get my closure, my answers that I need. Okay, you want to understand the feelings or the emotions to someone. Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So it seems like this person, it's like you go from very much security, abundance, providing, stability, to insecurity, instability, feeling left out, feeling like, what you were, this connection was started off very strong, King of Pentacles, somebody putting in a lot of the effort, putting in a lot of the work, now leading off into the Five of Pentacles. There could be some financial challenge there, financial difficulty, but I feel like somebody here goes from making you feel safe, secure, wanted, desired, this is something that feels strong, to now feeling insecure, feeling like left out in the cold, feeling that there's less of an importance put on this after all that you've been putting your effort into, after all of this time, all of the struggles or all of the difficulty. It seems like there's a bit of, I don't know if somebody's kind of giving up. Let me clarify this. Why is this King of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles? What's the outcome to this? Why the change or why the struggle? King of Swords. Either somebody here is having a difficult time communicating where they have needs or their struggles. They're not communicating. Maybe they have a difficult difficult time making a decision. So this person seems to have emotionally kind of put up a bit of a struggle, a wall, a blockade. There's like somebody who emotionally can cut off their feelings. That's the King of Swords. This is somebody who, it may kind of not make sense on a logical level, where you felt something was very connected, very safe, very strong and stable, to now maybe changing their mind. Maybe somebody changes their mind. Tell me more about that. Seems like somebody here, I think it's a change of heart, a change of mind. Emotionally making somebody feel left out, but emotionally somehow able to just block or shut off. Queen of Pentacles. There's a couple of things I get here. Now, either somebody here has made a decision for somebody else. So maybe they've chosen somebody else. Or I feel like there's a bit of a selfish energy here. Okay? And maybe that's part of the selfishness. But I feel like somebody here is taking care of what their needs are, taking care of like what they want, what they need, while you struggle. There could be something for some of you where there could be some money owed, or something of a legal or an agreement around, like, maybe it's like child support, whatever you call that. Like somebody here who is not, who's just decided to stop paying or stop providing and really pouring into either another person or themselves. They could choose to, it's like they're making a different decision around something that is making another person work harder for it, or something, making you work for what you're owed or what you're deserving of, or what maybe is expected of the situation. I feel like somebody here is challenging the other person. Maybe there's a bit of a head game there. Sorry guys, I hit the table. What's the advice for Gemini in this situation? What's the advice? I think you have to make a decision here, because there is somebody here that's making a choice or making a decision on their behalf. And you have to make a decision if you're willing to go through such a long struggle here. The Tower with the Devil, yeah. So there's something here that it's almost like inevitably going to end or to fall, because there is something here of negative intention or bad intentions, possibly addictions with the Devil card. But it's almost like the Devil is a grip. It latches on, it attaches to something that is ultimately looking like it has to come to an end or fall. The Tower is going to fall when there's no stable foundation in a situation. So it could be, it's like somebody who might be dealing with addictions and things in life, and you're kind of watching their life crumble, watching their life 11:11 on the clock, watching their life or their truths being exposed, and watching the situation kind of crumble. You could be in a situation where you're sort of like at the decision factor is what I was going to say, but the decision point, because you're watching something just fall apart. And I feel like some of you have been putting in a lot of energy and effort and work into this as you watch this fall apart, as you watch this situation come to an end, as you struggle through something because of somebody's change of mind, or changing, making a decision and saying, well, I'm going to go and support over here, or take care of my needs and not yours, kind of thing. There's a little bit of I feel like a bit of selfish energy, self-serving energy, but I also feel that somebody feels somewhat like, I've worked for this, I've earned this, it is mine. I'm not giving that or sharing that. So there could be someone here that's saying like, I've earned every dollar, or I've worked very hard for this. They've chosen not to give it away, or they've chosen not to, whatever the financial implication or complication, the financial tie in this situation, I feel like someone is saying, I've worked really hard for all of this, and I am not about to just siphon that away or give it away, or, even help somebody. It's almost like I'm taking care of what I need to take care of, my needs, regardless of somebody else's suffering. I've worked and struggled enough for what I have, and I'm making a conscious decision, or I'm choosing to take care of the things that I've worked hard for. So again, I feel like that could be part of the justice, or part of justifying the decisions around something, around money or something. But there's also this energy of attached, or negativity to attachment, or maybe addictions, that you're watching something crumble. Why? Because it's attached to the Devil. It's attached to negativity or toxic energy that's exposing a lot of things, and ultimately crumbling, falling down, ending, coming to a close. You have a lot of majors here, guys. It's quite significant. You've got Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Libra are your main. You've got a lot of Earth here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, somebody is protecting or safeguarding or hoarding, possibly hanging on to finances, holding on to their money. It's almost like sometimes when people partner up or get married, let's say, or they join accounts, they join their finances, and then there's like a switch up in that. So it's like we had a joint account, let's say, or we partnered up with our finances, and now this person's completely separating all of that, or taking a divide, or not even, it's not an even thing any longer. Again, that's a decision, or like the arrangements that you make within a relationship financially. I think somebody might be taking a different position in that, or choosing or deciding to say, I want mine, you keep yours kind of thing. But it might leave somebody unprepared or left out in the cold, forcing somebody to kind of pick up the pace on their own to figure out their needs or figure out financial stability. Okay, so there is something here around needing to work, needing to get back into a financial stable place, and making some very like difficult or strong decisions. Okay, I'm gonna do the Oracle of the Birds for you guys, Gemini. Let's see here, what is the message for Gemini? Messages for Gemini. The Sparrow, okay. Conviviality. Create space for the new. A significant new development lies ahead. Sparrow, where are we here? Sorry guys, I'm still getting something here from this. Just one sec. Because I feel like there's something saying here that Gemini isn't willing to walk away. Gemini isn't willing, you're not letting go of something until you understand the deeper meaning, the truth, till you get fairness, till you get just, and sort of then you can kind of plan or understand what the long term looks like for you, okay? So it's kind of like you're not willing to let go or walk away of a situation yet. Sparrow, exchange and communication with like-minded people are important now. Keep a balance between sharing knowledge and chit-chat. Sparrow admonishes your don't talk things down, seek conviviality, then the joy of life spreads. Sparrow carries a great driving force and freedom from concepts, evaluations, and opinions. This bird goes with you through the dark night of your soul to create something new with you in all clarity and light. Sparrow helps you to free yourself from old burdens. Soon you will feel a deep joy about newly discovered abilities with which you open new doors for yourself. Carry the joyful messages of your transformation into the world. Now that Judgment card is part of the new beginning for you, and I think the Hermit as well. When you're ready to kind of come out, when you're ready to let go, walk away, and move in your own direction here, Gemini, is kind of like a bit of a timing thing. But there's a lot of unknowns or clarity that you're still seeking. What else? With my ash gray and earthy brown plumage, I turn up nimbly and somewhat unspectacularly. Cheerful in a sociable group, I make contact and chirp my message to you. Particularly striking are my dark throat feathers. These stand for precise communication. The sparrow is a companion of the dagger, the Germanic god of day. Knowledge flows through you from the spiritual realm. Exchange and contact with like-minded people. Do not be garrulous. A driving force kisses you, and the sparrow whispers the right words to you. Your affirmation, Gemini, is I am ready to walk through the dark night of my soul and make room for the new. My new way of communication is changing my energy field and brings me freedom. So there could be a bit of the dark night of the soul with that tower and the devil, okay? Where it's like life is, putting you through a bit of a ringer energy. It's making you face your demons, making you face your issues, your challenges, the things that you're hanging on to, okay? And it's kind of like sometimes when we hang on to something, we have to open up for new or make new decisions, because if something falls out of your life, if something ends, if the rug is pulled under your feet, how at peace are you? How are you able to adapt? How are you able to accept the reality of the new thing that might be pulled away from you in life? So there could be this dark night of the soul. There is a bit of that Nine of Wands energy of really, really going through it, really struggling. The Hermit, again, also introspection, self reflection about your life, about your future, about what your path is, and the Moon, your deep emotions. So there could be some of you really going through that dark night of the soul, that difficult journey in your life, maybe being, shooken up a little bit in a financial way as well, or maybe feeling like an unfair just or unbalanced when it came to what you thought you were partnering with or who you thought you were joining forces with. It seems like some of you are going to have to just, regardless, make the decision and gain a sense of your own independence, gain a sense of your own financial security. It's unfortunately nothing in this life is guaranteed. Nothing is for sure. Nothing is for certain. And so sometimes when we face things that we thought we had a sense of assurance with or security or safety, it's now challenging you. So how well are you prepared? And what are you willing to do to make it through? Okay. I hope this reading helps, Gemini. That is your message for the first half of April. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribe. I appreciate the support. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you soon. Take care.